We hear a lot in the news about the newest religion being non-religion. A lot of people giving up the religions, their long-held religions, and essentially going to no religion or to changing into something called spiritual but not religion. Some coming right out as joining the atheists and saying we're atheists, although atheism isn't the opposite of religion. We can get into that another time. But basically we're seeing a general unrest amongst people. Many people have been involved in religions all of their lives. They grew up with them, but now they're getting to questioning points. The societies that we live in are becoming less homogeneous. We're exposed to lots of new information on a daily basis, advances in science and all of that, causing people to question the religious beliefs that they had. And we're finding that their religions aren't really giving them the answers that help them make sense. So they're finding themselves in conflict with what they were brought up with and what they have been led to believe. And they're reaching out for something. They're saying, we want something. Many people want something. They want a sense of belonging, a sense to be part of it. But their religions that they have isn't providing them the answers. It's leaving them with something called, or which the Germans refer to as angst. Angst is this great word that really describes that feeling of, it's just not right. Often you can take this angst and you can go ask other people about it. You could say to the religious leaders of the religion that you particularly have and go to, and you say, hey, things are not working out. I believe it's a beautiful religion that we have, and I like so many components of it and all the practices, etc. But gosh, it isn't making sense for me in the world. Can you help? Well, the most common response there will be you're suffering from a lack of belief, a crisis of faith. Stop thinking is perhaps the summary of what they might say to you, and go back to the original writings and basically simply believe and stop thinking like this. For some people that's going to work, and they can go back to their religion and say, okay, yes, I've solved my crisis of faith and now I'm back. But for a lot of people, they're still stuck with this angst right here. And when they leave that conversation, not only do they have the angst, but they've also compounded that now with some guilt. And as a result of that, this is what we're having people leaving those religions or going off in search of something else. So where can they go? That's one of the things we're going to be discussing here. And what I'm going to be suggesting with my program here of Existential Humanism is that the guilt and the angst can all go away. And instead you can replace it with something called life. Your life. Let's explore that.